Greetings, PT, an honor again. As I said before, every time I do this with you, it's not doesn't get boring at all. I'm always very delighted and honored, and the words are missing to express how grateful I am to be here to do this with you. So we
Yes,
will
it's
keep
nice to be here,
going
Yannick.
today. So
Yes,
today, the letter H. We're gonna start with heaven and hell. I think it's all here right now, but anyway, some
yes,
people make it sound like it's a place to be. Heaven and hell is another place to be, where I think
yes,
it's pretty
yes.
much all in one. But maybe PT, you can give us your point of view
Right.
on heaven and hell.
Okay, yeah, we're going with straight into the big words. Okay, so the thing is
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
letter H, it is made like a home, house. Okay, with a chimney. Houses have a chimney on the side, which is going up. It's a house. Basically, if you understand letter H is basically home. Basically, okay, so if you understand H, you have to understand its home, like, so, and its representation is also home with the chimney. Okay, so it's just basically that. Now if you now you take
yeah.
it to the other things, like heaven and hell are there are experiences of heaven and hell on earth. Okay, but earth is not neither heaven nor hell. Okay, there are different planes of existence. Heaven is a different plane of existence, and hell is a different plane of existence. Earth, you experience both those kind of things. Now when you say home, H, and then heaven, even, it's even, actually. So it's a home which is even. Even means what? There's no hot cold, light dark. Okay, it's like even, everything is same, nice. There's no old age, young age. Okay, childhood, old age. Okay, even, like the same way all the time. Okay, that's a realm, a place like that. Okay, in earth we have like we have childhood, we have old age, we have light, dark, we have summer, winter, we have all kinds of that things. So something even all the time in time is called a home, a place. H, like that, is heaven. Okay, and hell is a very funny thing because it's a home where E, energy, and L, two L's are there, like one loop, and there's another loop, and then L, you can keep on going more L's. The same energy keeps on rotating in the same loop, so you are stuck in the same loop over and over and over again. It might be a loop of pain, or it might be a loop of torture, it might be a loop of any kind of thing which you don't like. Okay, you are continuously stuck in a loop. There's nothing worse than being stuck in that loop over and over. Okay, that's why it's called hell. Energy loop. Okay, a edge place like that, and there is a place like that. You people might not understand that right now, but there is a place like that. There is a realm which is built like that.
When you talk about all this, that's why I was smiling, because I have an image in my head, and I used to do hangouts with Santos, and
Yeah,
Santos refers to that, but it's exactly a bit what you're saying. You're talking about heaven, even. He calls the earth being the plane of inertia. And L,
yeah,
I have the picture, like he said, like it's a bit the magnetic field around the whole plane of inertia that goes in loops.
yeah.
So,
That is a loop of a different kind. This is a loop of a different kind. This is a loop, like, for example, if you don't like a certain kind of thing and you have the same day repeating, the same thing happens to you every day, which you don't want to happen. Okay, if you are in a loop like that,
yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
actual time
I know.
and life. I'm talking about actual time, actual life. Living. I mean, if you're living in a place, there's no winter, no summer, everything is plain. You don't have old age, you don't have childhood. You always young. You're always in the right age. Everything is even. Even that place, which things are like that, is heaven. Okay, I'm talking about
So
in
it
time.
could be like that on Earth,
Earth will
where
never
I
be
am.
like that
Like,
because Earth is not built like that. Earth is not built like that. Earth is built to have seasons. Earth is built to have all these things. Okay, Earth is not a plane where people live for very long times. You maximum live 120 years here. If you have to live millions of years somewhere, you need that kind of plane where everything is. With Earth is for short
Oh,
lifespan. It's not. Yeah, heaven is a
down.
different plane. Hell is a different plane. Earth is a different plane. These are all different planes. Yes.
But within the Earth construct, or like it's
No,
like
no, no.
you.
Earth is a totally different construct. It is a different plane means different construct. Earth is its own construct. There are different planes. Heaven is a different plane. It's a higher plane of
That's it.
existence. It's even. It's even. Even means it's everything is same. But in a good way. In hell, things are in a
Yeah,
loop,
yeah.
but in a bad way. Like that loop is not something which is people would want.
Is that
And
realm where the stars are?
that realm is close to where the stars are. I mean, there are connections to that realm and what stars we see in the sky. Yes, but with the human eyes, you can't see. Human eyes are very limited. Human eyes are very limited. So, and we have a very limited
Yes, yes, of
perception of.
course.
Yeah. And
We have
there's ways to get to
limitations.
hell also. Like you can do actions here which take you to hell, and you can do actions here which can take you to heaven. Both actions are possible on Earth. Earth is a sort of action
Yeah,
plane where.
because if
Yeah.
there is realms above, there has to be realm below. That's
Yes.
why also
So
they says above, so below.
there in the Vedic system, there are so many realms above us and there's so many realms below us. So there is a huge number of planes, which is the actual real knowledge of this universe. It is not what is taught right now at school.
We can observe the realm above, but can we observe also the realm or the planes that are below?
Yes, yes. I mean, there are pathways down there as well, and people know there's all the native people, native tribes in Canada and North America. They also knew about the
Yeah.
ways to the underworld. It's called the
There
underworld, and
must be
the
ways to get to the world
yeah.
below. Lah.
Yes, yes. And the world below has reached us anyways,
Wow.
and technology and everything which you are seeing right now, world below has reached us. We have this technology. You're talking to this mic, or we're talking on this laptop.
Yeah,
This is
of
this is
course.
their technology. This
Wow.
is not human technology. So yeah.
It's a name of a city in the world. I think it's in Finland or something like that. And it's Helsinki, but
Yeah,
Helsinki. Like it's
yeah,
really
like
clear what it
yeah,
says, and that we're
because
saying
if
that
you
you're sinking in hell.
no, it is just a like a logical thing. If you're sinking down as a being, if you're going down, you'll there's a chance you'll go to hell. I am sinking down to hell. It's just a simple.
If you sink, you go down. So
Yes.
it's just telling us that hell is really down. It's not up.
Concept of up and down is not there in the modern teachings. It's just rotating like it's rotating. Everything is there's a concept of rotation, but there's no up and down. But the universe is based on actually up and down, basically. Like that's the
That's why I
so
find that so relevant what you're saying, because that's
yes,
why I'm a bit in the bliss state here, because it's really relevant what you said, and it really said, like you said, there is above and below. Lah.
yes,
There's no
yes.
doubt, lah. And there's a lot
There
of
is yes,
things in the language that tell us that, yes, for sure, but
yes,
we
yes,
can observe it also. Lah. So
yes.
yeah. So what about the word holy and holy day?
This will not be for H actually. Holy term comes from WHOLY. Okay, the W is silent, so they took it out. Whole. When you say whole, WHOLE, whole. Everything. The whole. So whatever is the whole, as a whole is holy. Okay. So it's not a H worded. The W is there in the first place, which is silent here. They just took it out because you don't pronounce it. So that's all there is. It's it's holistic, like being holistic, and being holistic about anything and everything is better than not being holistic. So holy day means a day where you were whole. You did everything which you needed to do in that day.
Okay, but
Yeah.
also if you're holy, that you refer to a hole, like in when you dig a hole, usually you go down, and we were talking about hell being down. So
That is a whole word. HOLE and HOLY are different. HOLE is going down. Okay, for the whole. Okay, but there is no W there. Okay, that's a different word.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yes. Yes. H is a home. O circle. When you dig, there'll be a circle. L turn down windings. Energy going down a circle down like that.
There's a greetings that a lot of people use. Most of us is I, and there's also I, like being high or going high or
If you look at HIGH, so H is home. You're already home, right? You are there somewhere, like you're home right now on earth, right? You are somewhere. Okay. And then I mean I. G means gravitate. Gravity, I said in G, gravity, go towards another home. I am home here, but I gravitate towards another home which is above.
the heavens.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. The
wow.
HIGH. I gravitate towards that home. I'm home here right now, but I gravitate towards that. So that's high. That's
So that's the real high. Like it's not with
yes.
a substance or something like that,
No,
or
no, no, no,
smoking weed
no,
or anything
no,
like that. That kind of
no,
high.
no.
That's a real high.
High, real high. Yeah.
Wow.
Real high. Yes. Yes. By definition, by the word. It is there in the word. It is there.
Wow, it's a lot. Anyway, you always impress me. You always impress me. That's why I'm here. I'm pressed to act and be with you because you
Yes.
impress me all the time with your stuff.
Yes.
The next one I have here is at.
Okay. Hat is a very simple one. At home. Okay. So when you're home, you already have something over your head, right? When you're outside, you take a little home. Your hat is your little home. You put like it's like a H only your cap or hat, isn't it? Like a H you just put on top. Okay, which is like so hat is the same at home underneath something. That's all simple.
And
That's
it feels good for a lot of people to exactly have a roof over their head.
yeah,
Like I always
yeah,
like wearing hats. I don't know. I feel
yeah. Whatever makes you feel at home, at home. Whatever makes a being feel at home, at home. So
at home.
at home.
Wow.
Yeah,
Pun intended.
but yeah. Okay, hate is very simple as well. Home, ate. Ate means eating. Like like now when you hate, something will get eaten up. Either something which you're hating or your own peace of mind, your own home. Your homeness is also your peace of mind, your so you're eating away at the home. Okay. You're eating away at your own home mostly in hate. Mostly in your own like that things.
Exactly.
Yes.
So my next one is arm, HARM, and also end. Like I wrote them like that. It wasn't intended to match, but you can do a lot of arm with your end. And in the word
Mm.
end, you have DNA in there with the H,
Yeah,
like
yeah. It's a very simple thing. Harm is a very simple word
the
again.
fingerprints. Like
Yeah. But arm is like your arm, like arm. And this is home. Like you just think of a small Lego home. And you just swat it with the arm. The home goes. You can harm the home by the arm. So when you say the arm of law, the arm of the state, the arm of people, you can harm using that, the home H. H is getting hit by the arm. Like that's all is the harm. Like coat of arms, it's called.
coat of arms.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Even guns and stuff are called arms, right? Armament, arms. Like all of these guns, these big cannons, all of these are called arms. Like, they can all harm your home. Like, all of these things.
Greatly. Yeah. Another one I have here is art, and I put hospital after because a lot of people end up in the hospital with art issues. So you can take them separately. Doesn't matter to
Okay.
me.
So your home right now is Earth. H is EART, which is the same thing as
Yeah, it's an anagram for hurt.
yeah,
Exactly.
Earth. But it actually means that your home right now is Earth. If you understand that, then only you can have a heart. That this is your home right now. And what is your gratefulness towards it? What is your relationship with it? That creates your heart. Human heart, the beginning of human heart is actually understanding that your home is earth right now, and to have reverence and the right attitude towards that. That creates a heart in a human being. So, like, it's telling you the very basic starting point of heart creation, like, basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what about hospital?
Hospital. Pit, pit. Okay. Pit is like a small place. Pit and many pits. S is many, many. S, pit. Okay. Al means all kinds of afflictions. It's a root for afflictions. Home of the many, pit of allergy, allergens, illness, or ill, all of that
Diseases.
problems. A pit of that, like a pit full of that. But it's not saying that it'll solve it. Hospital is never saying that it'll solve your problem. It's just saying that it is a pit of those problems. It's never saying. The funny thing in that word, it's never saying it's going to cure you or any such.
Far from there sometimes.
Yes.
They're gonna help you in case of major trauma, like if you break a leg or some
Yeah, but
like,
but
point
whether
you.
yeah, but
But
you will be in that pit, and if your body regenerates, and that will be dependent on your body mostly, which will do the regeneration and everything. But they don't
yeah,
they're not talking about cure though in that word. That's important point to know. Like,
I know.
yeah, it's
So okay, the next one I have is something very can be very good, can be very bad also to keep or to entertain is habit, because a lot of people prefer to die sometime than change their habit. So it can be very, very
okay.
potent in someone's life, can help you or destroy you.
Yeah. So it's a very
What
simple
about the
word, like
word
a bit,
habit?
a, a bit, small amount, a bit of home. Okay, now what is a bit of home? Like, habit means you have become accustomed to doing something, like you repeat that. Okay, so you are home in that. A bit of home, like, so a bit of homeness. Like, that's all habit is. You have to break out of that home, the bit of home you have created, to break out of that habit. So basically, it's a home which you have created through your repeated actions, basically. So that's which can be good for you sometimes, and sometimes not so good for you. So, but it's a home, a bit of home. Like, yes,
That's it. The other one I have here is hammer. We
like,
also use that
yeah,
to put
to
nail
nail. Yes,
down and
hammer
stuff.
is basically
So
this, like, right? Like, so what is happening is, a m is matter, but matter on matter. If you see a hammer, it hits. It's a matter. Okay, but it's hitting on matter, which is nail is also matter, or the wall or anything. So it's matter on matter movement, like talk within a home, like within a construct of a home or building or something, and you are hitting matter on matter, basically. That's what the word is trying to communicate.
something here that a lot of us are, I think, under is hypnosis from the Babylonians. Maybe we're under hypnosis, but yeah, hypnosis. It's a word I would
Hypnosis
like
is
to.
hypnosis is a very important word. It's very important. It's a home of p, pole, the axis. P is the pole, and gnosis, gnosis, gnosis of the pole and axis, and y is like different branchings of it, different branchings. So your knowledge of the pole, the axis, the knowing, and the different branches of it. Do you know what I'm saying? So hypnosis means, actually, is a good word, where you can
Mhm.
get to know those things, different various aspects of the central knowledge, the core principle knowledge of the pole, the axis. Okay, so that's what it actually means. Now it has become taken a negative, like if somebody gets hypnotized or something. But if you get hypnotized by, say, like higher being, or the pole, the axis, then it's a good thing, you're going towards that. But if you get hypnotized by the lower thing, then you go towards that. So it works both ways. So
Mm, yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Another word I have for sure. I have a little list left. Maybe we won't go through all this, but anyway, hygiene. Hygiene is something
Hygiene.
that of course, is good, but I think it's a bit going to some extreme, especially where I live. Like people are becoming a bit germophobic, and
And,
like I
see,
don't know. It's
hygiene just means you are taking your genes higher, means you're taking your spirit higher. For that, you are taking care of the, like, the body hygiene also, you take care of it in a good way without being hypochondriac, without being a, because all what is good for your body you will come to know when you actually go higher. And for that you need a being to tell you what is actually hygiene. Hygiene is not something which is taught in school right now, right? So earlier gurus and stuff, we used to tell human beings what hygiene is, in terms of like how to take care of the instrument called the body. I talk about it so many times, how to take care of the human instrument. Like, so it is
yes,
like all of that comes under hygiene. And so there's a lot of things to it. Yeah.
good point. Air. The other one I have is air and head also.
Here is at home in air. At home in air. So your hair, when it wind is blowing, it is blowing. It is at home in air. At home in air. That is why is this called hair, because it flies in the air and at home in air. Like that's all. And head is another thing. Home of EAD. Okay, energy transmutations. And D, I told you it's a cup. It's a cup like before. And what is a cup within our head? Is there a cup within our head? It's called brain. The brain, home of the brain. We have this cup where energy interactions are happening, all those energy synapses and stuff are happening in that brain. And we have this head which is holding that, home of the brain. Simple.
Does it have a difference on the being having hair or no hair on the head? Because often
No,
I've heard that the hair on our head would be like antennas for the ether to catch the uh,
no, no.
godly vibes
See,
or whatever. But
uh,
yeah,
like hair as a whole on the human body is an excess thing. That's why when you cut it, nothing happens to you. Okay, in that way, like
ah,
it's an excess, that thing. uh, like body uses it to like sweat different things, like nails. Your nails also, you can't keep nails on because they'll become very big and you won't be able to function, eat food, and do a lot of things if your nail becomes big, right? Okay, so hair, nails are the similar sort of things. Yeah, they are sort of body excretions and body, that things. It's not anything in that way what
so
people
it's
think of it.
meant to like the
Yeah, yeah.
beard and stuff. It's meant to be cut at one point,
Yeah, I mean,
or
otherwise it can, if it gets too hot, if you're in a hot place, it'll get too hot and it'll get that thing. And,
oh
you
yeah,
know,
it does.
yeah.
And it's also for hygiene, I guess.
Yeah, hygiene. Yeah. So it's a part of body. It's not like it's not necessary for your living or anything. Yeah.
Interesting, because I thought maybe in Vedic lifestyle or something you wouldn't shave, you wouldn't
No,
do,
I mean,
but no,
they do. Like that's definitely, then they even cut off the head hair a lot of times. Different rituals are there.
yeah,
And
people have always been, I don't know, trimming themselves, I guess,
yes, yes,
over
yes. Nails, you will have to cut nails. If you don't cut nails, you will have big
yeah.
nails and you will not be able to function. So
The last word maybe or two now is one that we heard a lot is Homo sapiens. Homo
okay, homo,
sapiens.
homo. Okay, like let's
What
understand
is
what the
that?
homo first. Homo, HOMO is,
Yeah.
H and O is like a circle, same thing, and M matter. So same sort of matter repeating, same circle matter repeating means you are the same thing. Like for example, if a man is there, then his man is male gender, then you are the same gender. If you're a woman, then you're the same gender. So homo just means even, same gender. Oh, same thing. That's all it means in the word by itself. Okay, so that's you know
And when I say Homo sapiens, you almost say ape, ape. There's the word ape
Yeah,
in there, and
sapien is
ape will refer
totally
to gorillas
coming
and stuff.
out
Huh?
of ape, which I don't agree with. Sapien is a totally different word. I know the homo, like homo is different, like homogeneous. Homogeneous means the same sort of thing. A substance which is homogeneous means a substance which is same throughout. I see the word homo in that way, like it is the same. So
But is the sapiens what they use, Homo sapien? Is it like to make us accept
The same as
subliminally
that Darwin theory, that joke, like,
of
yeah,
evolution and
yes,
stuff
yes,
that
that's
we come
nonsense.
from monkeys
Yeah,
and
that's
shit?
all. Yeah, that's all. The sapien is for that. Ape is there for
Okay,
that.
that's what I was suspecting. I
Yeah,
was like, why is the ape in there?
yeah.
I don't come
But
from an ape.
yeah, yeah, that's not. That's just a nonsense theory. But yeah, the
And
Homo
if
word
I come
itself
from
is,
an ape,
yeah,
why are they still there?
yes, yes. Obviously, they'll apes will stay apes,
Right.
and that's why human is a better word. Yeah,
Exactly. Okay,
yeah,
perfect. So large up, PT, and
yeah.
large up also, everyone. I'm very grateful, as always, of this little chat on etymology.